Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here, as always, by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Owens. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Vandegrift. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense not pressing this time. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made way out of the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Set up with a PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. And he fires the football to the right side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. They're set now to try the PAT. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on 4th and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it deep. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And on the carry, he's heading left.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Escapes the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Good pass, here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Looking to throw it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking for some space. It's Owens. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now it's second down here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Finds his man. It's Allen. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. They've been stopped in their first 2 fourth down attempts. Here comes number 3. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. And the tailback's got it again. Finding space at the 20. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tight end goes in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Kentucky 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Dropping back. It's Vandegrift. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes a...
He's going for a big play downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after.